Hi, thank you for joining me today. I wanted to do a review of some special products that I know all of you out there have been using at some time, or maybe you just have one favourite one that you stick to because you know it works. And who's got the time to do this kind of thing where you take a whole bunch of the same kind of products and you look and see and test them out and write down little notes in a book before you go to bed at night. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did it. So you don't have to. I've done it for you. What I've done is, now I'm going to really admit to something here because this is probably going to ruin my credibility as somebody who sells skincare and makeup, because I know what you're supposed to do. In fact, the company that I work for, we have an amazing cleanser. It's fabulous and I love it, and I use it in the shower and it's great. But when I go to bed at night, I'm really tired and I don't have the time to be doing that. Well, I probably have the time, but I really don't have the energy to be doing it. So what I do is I switch the TV on and I sit in bed and I get out my makeup wipes and I do that with everything, take it all off. And it's not the most good for your skin way to do it. And most of us have had experiences where we've maybe it's dried out our skin, or it's made our eyes feel sore, or it's just not worked. And then other times we think, it'll do, we'll deal with it. So I thought, okay, right, there's got to be one that I'm going to look at and think, this is actually my favourite, and this is the one that I want to use all the time, forever. I started bulk buying. I have enough makeup wipes to last me for the entire year, but some of them I don't think I'll use much unless I'm in desperation and everything runs out. Or maybe it's the apocalypse and the shops aren't open and I don't have any choice, and maybe then I'll have to use them. Who knows? Or maybe I'll have to use the bad ones. Anyway, what I did was I thought, right, I'll use a new pack of wipes every night and I will write down some notes in my book here for you, and I will figure out which ones are the ones that I really like the best. Tell you some pros and cons, and then let you decide. You can go and have a try and see. What's that noise? That's the fridge. Okay, let's dive straight in. The first pack with these. I don't know which way to go on this. I think this way is probably the way for you to see it. Can you see them? Yeah, let's do it like this way. Okay, so the first pack are the Neutrogena, and these are the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. These, now I will say this, that when you're looking round for makeup wipes, even if you have a brand that you love and you want to use them all the time for the rest of your life, that's absolutely fine. You go ahead and do that. But shop around and look, because I bought these in a few different places, supermarkets and things like that. It's really, really important to do that because they're often on special offer. And I know for some of these I got like half price. You see that they are way cheaper, like half price. Buy 2 or 3 packs. Come on, girl, you know you can get a bargain that way. Anyway, so here we go. These are the, oh, there we go, Neutrogena Hydro Boost facial wipes. Now, I'm going to read out some facts that I wrote down about them. It says that these wipes are dermatologist tested. I don't know who the dermatologist is. It doesn't say. I'm guessing it's somebody who works for Neutrogena. But it says that they're a waterproof makeup wipe. The makeup that I wear is waterproof, so I need a waterproof makeup wipe. That is for sure. And it also says as well that these are enriched with hyaluronic acid. Now, I was a bit surprised about that because hyaluronic acid is one of those terms that you hear that's super trendy now, because hyaluronic acid is super, super good for your skin. It's an amazing thing. Our body has it, but we don't produce enough of it as we get older. And this is why things like this start to happen. So we need hyaluronic acid. It's a fantastic anti-aging property ingredient. That doesn't make sense. Hyaluronic acid has fantastic anti-aging properties. So if ever you see that something has got hyaluronic acid or anything that sounds something like that, you want to be grabbing it because you know that's going to be good. It doesn't say how much it's got in it though. It doesn't say whether when you're wiping something off, the hyaluronic acid is going to actually do anything. Usually when hyaluronic acid is in skincare, you're kind of packing it into your face either for the day or overnight where it's going to work the best. So having it in a wipe, I wasn't sure how that's going to work at all, because maybe they just kind of put it in there so it sounded good, but hyaluronic acid is an expensive ingredient, so I don't know, but it says it's got hyaluronic acid in it anyway, so that's always good. It also says as well it's got benzoic acid. I think that's the thing that you use if you've got breakout, if you've got acne. So hopefully that will help prevent that. And it's also got tocopherol. If I'm right in thinking this now, then tocopherol is vitamin C, I think. Okay, so when I opened these up, I looked for a few different things. I was looking to, you know, the packets are all kind of more or less the same. They're different colours, but they're all kind of the same thing. And they've all got these resealable little lids. So the first thing that I would do is see how easy is it to open. This was really easy to open. And then I'd kind of look and see the opening and see how they were to get out. So to get this out, so far so good, pretty easy. But as soon as you open it, you're hit with this smell. It's quite a strong smell. It's not an unpleasant smell particularly, but it is strong. Actually, if you give it a really good sniff like that, it's a little bit pongy. I think I might sneeze. So I'm not going to be using this because I'm not taking my makeup off in front of you lot. But it's got a really strong smell. Size-wise, it was okay. Again, most of the sizes are fairly similar, but some are a lot bigger, some are a lot smaller. Like a lot of things in life, hey? It's gone dark again. Why does it keep going dark? So, oh, I know why it's getting dark. Hello! Oh my word, the wipe's doing a white balance. Okay, this is going to be really awkward because now if I take it away, let's do it really slowly. Look, it went dark. Oh my days. That's not good. Woohoo! Hello. Okay. I'm just going to have to keep a wipe here all the time. The side of my face. Neutrogena makes your videos brighter. When I put it on and I took my makeup off with it, it actually made my eyes sting. My eyes stung. And actually, even on my forehead, my skin felt a little bit like this. Having said that, my face did feel quite creamy afterwards. But also, I felt like I'd got this really sticky residue all over my hands. So, okay, what did I really think of them? They were okay. They did the job. I think more than anything, the thing that put me off about the Neutrogena wipes was the fact that they made my eyes sting. The fact that the smell was so strong. I mean, even now it's been wafting around for a couple of minutes. And this residue on my hand. I don't like this residue on my hand. So that was the Neutrogena ones. Oh, and one thing as well that I forgot to mention about these. I'm reading about them and I was looking to see what the ingredients were and everything, and I got a little bit freaked out, I have to say. And maybe this, in truth, might have been one of the reasons that kind of put me off them a little bit, because it said, avoid contact with lips. What? So I can put it all around my face, but I'm taking it off in my eyes, but I can't put it on my lips. Well, I'm going to get this off then. I thought that was really odd and it freaked me out. And I searched on the internet for why you can't have any contact on your lips with it. And I couldn't find any. And I thought that was odd, but it freaked me out and I didn't like that, and it meant that I had to get another brand of wipe to then take off my lipstick. So I was very confused about that. Okay, next on the list was the Nivea, and I don't know why they make these wipes have such long names. Why don't they just call it Nivea makeup wipes? But they didn't. They called it the Daily Essentials Refreshing Cleansing Wipes for Face, Eyes and Lips. So at least I know I can take my lipstick off with these, so that's good. These retailed around about £3. Sometimes they were £3.15, sometimes they were £2.50, but they're about the £3 mark, and there's 25 in here as well. So these say that these are for normal skin. They are 0% alcohol. I didn't see anything else particularly that struck me saying that it was very alcohol based, but these say that these were alcohol based. Which surprised me because they're supposed to be for waterproof makeup, which is normally an oil base to remove that rather than an alcohol base. So, but hey ho, this is what it says on the packet. It says there's 0% alcohol there. It also says that for normal skin, it's enriched with vitamin E. And the thing that their big claim to fame on here was that they are, I don't know if I'm going to be able to say this now because I'm quite tired, ophthalmologically tested. I thought dermatologically tested was a hard word to say, but ophthalmologically tested and approved. Ophthalmologically approved. So, what did I think about these? Well, again, let's have a look at the openings. So, this bit here is quite thick and sturdy, so I think that's good because it's not going to kind of rip off all over. So they were easy to use. Oh, that was easy to peel open. And again, quite a wide opening. Take them out. Oh. I think maybe I should be wiping this all over me here because it smells so perfumey. It is really, I mean, literally you open the packet and it's like, whew, knocks you out. Quite strong. Dare I say, old lady's handbag smell a little bit. Smells like your great granny's perfume. I didn't like the smell of this at all. How stretchy that is. I also felt it was quite thin in a way. But you don't feel like you've got that residue that the some of the other wipes left. So that was good. However, the bad side is it didn't do a great job of taking my makeup off. Of all the wipes I tested, I think this was the worst makeup removal of all of them. When it says quite clearly that it removes even waterproof makeup, well, kind of didn't. It didn't get the mascara off. My waterproof mascara. It left my eyes stinging again a little bit. And I felt as well size-wise, it was quite small. And I actually had to use something else again at the end. It didn't get everything off. Yeah, so out of all of them, this one was the worst makeup removal of all. And again, I had to get a second wipe of a different brand to finish and do the job. So I was super disappointed in these. Nivea is like a household name that, you know, you kind of grew up with. Maybe that's what the smell reminds me of. Maybe it reminds me of like the 1970s when the kind of perfume my mum was wearing. Ugh, not good. I wasn't a fan. I'd like to say that this gets better, but I'm not sure that it actually does. It does eventually get better. It does get better. These were the most expensive that I trialed. You can get more expensive wipes, but of the ones that I actually tried in for the purpose of this highly, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, for the purpose of this highly scientific experiment, These were the most expensive ones that I tried, and these are the, oh, can we see that? It's so white. Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes. Again, super long name. With cotton extract. What the cotton extract actually does, I've got no clue. I can't tell you. I have no idea whatsoever. But these retail at a staggering £6.50. I didn't pay that. I think the fact that they're £6.50, people probably weren't buying them so much at the particular supermarket that I went to, and they were probably the last half a dozen packs in store, and they were slashed way down to a couple of pounds or something. And I was like, okay, thank you, I'll try those. Burt's Bees has got this very well-known name for kind of natural, good for you, feel good kind of product, and I was really excited to try them. I was super excited to try them. I thought these are going to be amazing, and most of the wipes is 25, in these is 30, but to be paying like double the price, more than double the price for an extra 5 wipes, that's not good maths. I'm not good at maths, but I know that that's not good value maths. What did I find about these? This said that these were for sensitive skin. So I'm thinking, yeah, tick, that's great. 99.1% natural. 0.1%? 99.1% natural. I don't know why they're natural. Maybe it's the cotton extract. Also says that they are hypoallergenic. Now, I know, because I work in the business a little bit, that hypoallergenic is just like a made-up name by the beauty business. It doesn't really mean anything. It just means that they're good for sensitive skin. There's no such thing really as hypoallergenic. But they're making it sound good by saying that it's hypoallergenic. I can say that much better than ophthalmologically. Hypoallergenic. And again, it's got tocopherol. I've remembered tocopherol is not vitamin C, it's vitamin E. E. A, B, C, D, E. Tocopherol. There you go. And also, I'll tell you what else I thought as well. If I was paying £6.50 for these wipes, I think I want the packaging to be a bit more something. It felt kind of really a little bit basic. But not even like basic in a back to nature basic. It's still a plastic normal wipes packet. But I guess you don't buy it for the packaging, right? So let's open them up. Ugh, a bit of a workout actually to open them up. And what the heck are you supposed to do there? Look at the size of this. I mean, seriously. You need a worker bee to get the towelette out, to get the wipe out. Can we find a worker bee that can come and help me get it out? Because that's just redonkulous. Okay. Again, I wasn't a fan of the smell. It smells quite surgical. It smells... Do you know what? It smells of hospitals. And I think of all of them, this was the smallest wipe as well. Super tiny, bit stretchy as well, which is weird. Maybe that's the cotton thing. Are these the ones with the cotton in? Yeah, these are the ones with the cotton in. So maybe it's because of that. So maybe you have to stretch it to make it a decent size. I don't know. It was a bit strange. Very soft, which again I think is probably the cotton, but the very, very soft feel of the actual wipe. It felt quite sturdy. I'm not faking that, like literally. You could use these, oh maybe not that way, but if you do it that way, seriously, you could use these as one of those kitchen towel adverts that mop up everything and don't ever tear. Yeah, wow, that's amazing, actually. I didn't notice that before. I think that must be the cotton. Maybe that's what it's for. So it was a really, really soft wipe. And, oh my days, I've just realised, it didn't sting. Even though it's made by Burt's Bees. It didn't sting. Didn't stink my eyes. So I liked that. That's always a bonus to me. The last thing you want to be doing is going to bed with your eyes feeling raw and stingy. I know I should use proper things, but you know what? I don't. Whatever. And actually, I wrote down in my notes that it had an odd but pleasant smell. But smelling it tonight, it doesn't smell that pleasant. It smells, definitely smells odd. I think it smells of hospitals. And actually as well, I'll tell you what else I was really surprised. After I'd used it, my skin felt dry. Super dry and almost like I'd scraped the makeup off with a Brillo pad. It didn't feel nice. It didn't feel moisturised. It didn't feel refreshed in any way at all. It felt dry, and I just couldn't wait to get my evening moisturiser on. My skin felt that kind of stretched. So yeah, Burt or Burt's Bees. Not a fan. Not a fan, especially when it was so expensive. Nah. Okay, what's next? I could crack loads of jokes about because I'm worth it. Maybe I won't. L'Oreal Paris. Age, now is it Age Perfect or Age Perfect? I think it might be Age Perfect. L'Oreal, Age Perfect. Because I'm worth it. The cleansing wipes, who cares? Now, it says here that they are smoothing and anti-fatigue. Now, I have to say, if I thought these were anti-fatigue really, I'd have rubbed it all over my body if I thought it had made me wake up more. But I don't see the anti-fatigue bit. But the smoothing bit was great, and it has pro-calcium and sweet almond oil, which is great. And it also, yeah, all right, it's just the normal plasticky bag kind of a thing. But then you've got this super fancy gold trim here, which kind of feels like you're opening something quite special. Now, I know we shouldn't be thinking too much about packaging because it is just packaging for makeup wipes. I know that. But it says it's got an airtight lid. And sometimes when you get the ones that's just a sticky, the sticky can lose its sticky. And then it doesn't sticky anymore. And then the wipes dry out, which is a bit poop, isn't it? So these, when they say that they've got this airtight lid, that is actually quite nifty, and I like that. It does look good. The pack looks quite luxurious with the white and the gold, and they kind of got it going on. I liked that. Now the only thing is, because it's the airtight thing, you've got a bit of work to do. So you've got to open up the little trapdoor doobie-doo. And then you've got to fiddle around a little bit with this. Can you see that? You've got to kind of fiddle around with, and it's not easy to do forwards, let alone backwards. So you've got to kind of fiddle around. I'm making this much harder work than it actually is with the doodah. Not the hugest of openings there, but actually it's not bad, it's fine. And then you pull it out. Now I'm going to put this straight back in because I'm not going to waste it, because I have to say these are my favourite because I'm worth it. Obviously. But I just loved them. I loved everything about them. It was quite a generous size wipe as well. Super stretchy. It smelled nice. I liked the smell. It smells quite fresh, but not like a fake kind of fruity apple smell or anything like that. But I liked the smell of it. It smelled really, really good. And I've got mature skin. At the end of the day, I'm an old lady, so I've got mature skin. And I liked the fact that this was formulated for a mature skin. The sweet almond oil, I think, is going to be really, really good for that. When I'd used it, I just felt that my skin just felt fabulous. It felt kind of creamy. It felt like I'd almost already put on my nighttime skincare or started it. It gave a really nice base to start my skincare with. My skin didn't feel dry. It didn't sting anything anywhere. Everything felt good. Everything about it felt good. The packaging felt luxurious and nice. It was easy to get. Well, once you kind of pulled all the little things open and everything, the towel was good. It got the right amount of kind of wetness and moisture going on there with it and everything. It took all of the makeup off really, really well. You know, it was good. It was great. I really liked it. So I was a fan of those. Those are not cheap though. These work out at $4.99. But actually, if you have a look around, you should be able to pick some up a little bit cheaper than that. I think I even maybe got them for like £2.50. I think they were on offer. Have a look around, have a look online, have a look at the different supermarkets, figure out which one's going to be the best one for you. But I thought they were really good. From one extreme to the other. These were not in any particular order, it's just how they managed to be. So these are the Morrison's own brand skincare facial wipes. Now this is for dry skin. Again, they've got the sweet almond oil and they've got vitamin E, which is the tocopherol. So Morrison's kind of plays it out simple for us. They don't try and dazzle us with fancy names. It does say specially formulated for gentle cleansing and moisturisation, effective removal of impurities, makeup and waterproof mascara, dermatologically approved for sensitive skin. With a big sign on there saying do not flush. I don't know why do not flush. I don't think you should flush any of your makeup wipes. It's not a good idea, is it? They're going to clog up everything. 25 wipes in there. An amazing price of £1. I just thought that was incredible. They were just £1. However, they worked fine. They weren't the best, they weren't the worst, they didn't sting my eyes. Oh well, they kind of did sting my eyes a little bit. But they're £1. They're only £1. You know, so you're not going to get anything unbelievably amazing for £1, are you? But they were for £1 for 25, so I thought they were really good value. Basic. Supermarket, cheapest chips, basic. Actually, I don't think you can get a pack of chips for £1 anymore. They're probably cheaper than chips. Let's go with that. These are cheaper than chips. Yeah, super basic. Everything about it felt basic, but actually they were easy to get out. The towel was quite a little bit small, very stretchy. A weird smell, not a strong smell, kind of I have no idea what even that's supposed to be smell. I'm not even going to try and tell you what that smell is because it's not like anything I've ever smelled outside of this review. So I don't know what they smell like. It wasn't a pleasant smell, wasn't something that you're going to go with, but they were £1. So that's amazeballs, really. Simple. So simple wipes, 25 in the pack. These were £3. And that's about the range of prices that they are. Again, sometimes you might see them on offer for a bit cheaper. If you do see them on offer for a bit cheaper, grab them. It's probably not a bad thing to do, is it? And it says that they're biodegradable. Now, I really like that. I guess that's why it's got all the cream packaging on here. I think these are a great wipe. It says sensitive skin, kind to skin, biodegradable wipes Removes waterproof mascara. Again, it says please do not flush. My advice is don't ever flush any of your wipes, even if they say you can flush them. Probably don't flush them. Having said that, like the ones that don't go on your face that go elsewhere, I flush them. And that's probably too much information. And then the little bit here on the bottom, it says no artificial colour or perfume, no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin. Oh, my skin's so annoyed with me. No harsh chemicals that can upset your skin, no alcohol, no added parabens or what the heck does that say? I don't even know what that word says. Inhalate? I've no idea what that says. And non-animal derived, it says in there as well. So the thing about parabens have got a really bad rep, but parabens are just things that are like a stabiliser and a preservative. And parabens are in all kinds of stuff. They're in stuff that you eat, they're in stuff that you put on your skin, they're in everything. Some parabens are bad, some parabens are more bad, some parabens are not that bad. It's one of those things that people get really worried about. But anyway, there aren't any in here at all. So, this felt like it was quite a small packet compared to some of the others. But I like the fact that they were biodegradable. I do like the fact, I must admit, I do like that very much. Otherwise, basic packaging, open it up, medium size. Opening to get everything out, and you pull it out. It's a really thick, strong, solid wipe, not stretchy. I didn't do that before. I don't think you're going to pick that up on the camera, but I've just got sprayed. Woo! They're very wet, and it's a very thick, solid wipe. It didn't sting my eyes at all, which was great, and it felt really gentle and cooling on my skin. I liked that. They did the job. They got the makeup off. My face felt quite refreshed and cooled after, which was nice. A little bit of residue, but not unpleasant. Not really much of a smell. Just kind of smells like wet paper. The smell, I guess that's because it's probably not got the artificial stuff in it, maybe, but it just feels like wet paper. It just feels like you left your homework out in the rain. But it did the job. It didn't sting my eyes, which was great. Left my skin feeling cooled and refreshed. And it's biodegradable. It's biodegradable, so it's good for the planet. And then last but not least, the Dirty Works. So, Dirty Works, this felt like a really thick, chunky, substantial, you know, if you have an intruder come into your bedroom, you could maybe pick up your wipes and throw them at them and knock them out cold. It's heavy. It felt like it was a really big, substantial pack. So these are described as multitasking 4-in-1. I'm not sure what the 4-in-1 is though. Oh, it says on the packet. I'm guessing this is what the 4-in-1 is. 4-in-1 face wipes, gentle cleansing, removes makeup. Well, yeah, it's a face wipe. Of course it's going to remove makeup. Hydrating, that's good. Antioxidant rich, so that's the 4-in-1. I think the 4-in-1's a little bit of a misnomer there because, well, it's gentle cleansing as opposed to harsh cleansing, but the 4-in-1 makes it sound like it's doing 4 different jobs or it's got 4 different main ingredients in it. So I think that that's just a bit of a weird thing to say. It did say on here as well that it was, oh, I nearly dropped it. It did say on here as well, it's got this little free from logo here, and it said that it's free from no animal ingredients, no mineral oils. Well, I thought mineral oils were good for you, but there's no mineral oils in here. No petrochemicals. Oh my days, who wants wants petrochemicals on the face? That's a bit scary. I'm glad they're not in here. But then that really made me think, well, are the petrochemicals in the other things? None of them had a thing on said contains petrochemicals. So that's a bit scary. It also said it was antioxidant rich. Now, antioxidant is good because the oxidants is when the pollutants in the air attack your skin and are not great for your skin. Bad for anti-aging. Oh, I'm sorry about the light in this video. The lighting's going all over the place. I think it's because I keep holding up white. Look, see if I hold up the white thing, it goes nice colour, and then I put that down, it goes blue again. I don't know what's going on here. Weird. So we've got to open it. It was quite a cute packaging, you know. We've got the little blue dots going on, which is their brand, and it looks quite cute and funky and cool. That was quite nice. I liked it. Oh, sorry, I got an itchy nose. I don't know if it's hay fever or if it's the perfume from some of those wipes. I hope I don't sneeze. Okay, so when you open it up, you've kind of got this funky little thing there. Decent size opening. Let's pull out one of the towels to show you. Put it back up again. Again, it felt really quite thick. You know, it didn't feel like they'd skimped on anything, but then equally, it didn't, I don't know, it just felt a little bit too thick, if that makes sense. Very, very strong, very sturdy wipe. It made my eyes sting. It stung my eyes really badly, guys. I didn't like what it did to my eyes. They were like at the end of after I'd done it. However, it got every bit of makeup off my face super quickly, which was great. So when there's no petrochemicals in it, it kind of like, whoo, hello, wiped it all off. I mean, really, I could probably do that. I could probably kind of go, and I'd have no makeup on anymore. And it did say, in fairness, there was a warning on here that did say, keep your eyes closed when you're wiping. But when you're wiping eye makeup, I mean, yeah, you're going to be closed like this, but when you're kind of getting into your bottom underneath and what have you, really? I didn't keep my eyes closed all the time. And so it stung. Didn't like that. It does say that it's infused with cranberry and marshmallow, and I wasn't sure whether to wipe it on my face or eat it because it sounded good. Cranberry and marshmallow. That sounds like something that should be in Rocky Road chocolate or something, doesn't it? These weren't cheap either. These were £3.50. Again, I think I might have got them a little bit cheaper while they were on offer in the supermarket or something. But they're quite an expensive brand of Dirty Works, I think, anyway. But yeah, it did the job. They're quite a nice smell, actually. I can't tell you what it smells of. I'm going to be sneezing so bad. I can't tell you what it smells of because it's not, maybe it's the marshmallow flower plant is what I can smell. I'm guessing it's not like marshmallows, like the big white fluffy things that you eat round a bonfire. I don't think it means those. I think it means marshmallow plant, which isn't as much fun. But it smells a little bit florally, so I'm guessing it's probably that. It doesn't smell unpleasant. And it did the job, got all my makeup off. Apart from my eyes stinging, everything else was fine. No residue on my hands, which was good. I liked that my hands weren't sticky afterwards. But I don't know, it was such a strong towel that you kind of think, well, what else can I wipe with it? Because I don't want to throw it away because it's still a big thick towel. But yeah, it was good. Well, I'm hoping that you enjoyed the review. But hey, don't just trust what I say. You might not find the same results as I had. You might find that some of them you think, oh, that smells amazing. You know, like when these people put the like rubbers up to the nose or marker pens, or when you filling your car up with petrol and things like that, and people think, oh, I love that smell. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you'll have a different reaction to me. But that's the reaction that I had. This is my review of, how many did I do there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of 7 different kinds of, that's 7. Yeah, 7 different kinds of white. Why am I putting these fingers down? Oh, that's right. Oh, looking at the camera reverse, I'm like, wait, those are all up. What's going on there? Oh, my days. So this is my review of 7 different kinds of makeup wipes. I wanted to try and get ones that, although they had different properties, ingredients, benefits that they were promoting and advertising, I wanted to get ones that would be sensitive to your skin, or for sensitive skin. I wanted ones that would remove waterproof makeup. I wanted ones that were easy to get to. You know, they're all high street brands. They're all brands that you're going to find in your supermarkets, in your local chemist, in your local beauty shop. You know, they're not designer brands, they're not anything fancy super duper, they're just regular ones for regular people. So I hope you like the review. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of what I said. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've tried any of the brands that I've listed, let me know. If you've tried a brand that you think's even better, give me a shout. I want to try it out for myself. But for my vote, the one that I like best, the L'Oreal. I'm not going to do the joke again, but the L'Oreal. I thought this one, hands down, beat all the others. It was my favourite. It made my skin it felt luxurious using it. It felt like I had been pampered a little bit. I didn't feel like I'd just kind of scrubbed my face with toilet cleaner or something. It didn't feel like, you know, it made my skin feel nice at the end of the day. And you know what? We're putting good quality makeup on, hopefully, girls. I hope you're putting good quality makeup on your face. I put good quality makeup on my face. I use really good quality skincare. And I wanted to be taking it off with something that felt really good as well. And this felt nice. I liked it. This, for me, got a 5 out of 5. I'm not going to tell you what the other ones I think got, because some of them maybe only got like a 1 or a 2. But this got 5 out of 5 for me. 5-star rating. I liked it. It's my go-to. It's my favourite. It's going to be the one that I'm going to choose to buy most often. I think if I had to pick a number 2, that sounds really bad because a number 2 could be something else, couldn't it? But we're not going to go there. If I had to choose a plan B, let's go with plan B. That sounds much better. If I had to go with a plan B wipe, that sounds okay. If I had to go with a plan B wipe, then I would probably, I think, choose the simple ones. I love the fact that they were biodegradable. I loved the fact they didn't sting my eyes. They did the job and they were great. So these are the 2 that I would recommend. Ooh. There we go. Simple is plan B, L'Oreal is plan A. I like this one best. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below and watch out for more videos. I'm going to be doing more reviews as we go along, trying out basic self-care, toiletry, girly things that we use. And you tend to use the same brand all the time and you don't often step out of your comfort zone and try something different. Don't worry guys, I'm going to do that for you. Watch out for the reviews, watch out for some tutorials, and follow me. Click the subscribe button on the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, then give me a thumbs up as well. We always like comments, we always like likes, and we always like shares. I'll look forward to seeing you again and giving you my thumbs up or thumbs down giving you the lowdown on the basic products that we use every day or almost every day, and tell you what I think, and I'll tell you the truth as well. Okay, thanks for joining me. Okay, bye.